Hi, another quick tip for you. Covered buttons, I like them. I can't often find the correct buttons I want. And on this pair of pyjamas that I'm making, I've put some contrast-based binding that we made yesterday, and I want to make some covered buttons to match that to go on it. So you can buy these kits almost anywhere in all sorts of different sizes, and on the back there's a guide that you cut out that shows you exactly how to cut your fabric out, what size. So you take your button, pull the back off. They're so simple and so easy. I love these. You've got your circle. You want to do a running stitch right the way around the circle. Okay, because we need to draw it up to fit the button. You won't believe how quick and easy these are. So put it on your button and gather it up, you see, and then just catch it down a bit. You don't have to be a proficient sewer to make these. You can actually, these actually sell well if you've got some spare nice Liberty fabric or whatever, and you're going to, I don't know, a church fete, or you're a crafter and you have a stall. Cards of handmade buttons go down really, really well, especially if they're in a popular fabric. So just catch it down, just enough to stop it from falling out, and that should be enough. And then just push everything in so it's inside. Okay. Now what the instructions don't tell you is, and what I like to do is get some fray check. Again, widely available, and I use a lot of it. It's good on buttonholes too. If you sew a buttonhole to stop it from fraying, you won't see it. It doesn't wash out, but it's invisible. But it will stop your buttonhole from fraying. So just put a couple of drops just around there, and your button won't fray ever. It'll go in the wash many times. Now then, you've got a little back panel like that, and it's slightly ridged on one side. So just put it down over the hole and just keep pressing. So you've got a shank. Those are lovely, don't you think? Covered buttons, easy. That's your next project. I want to see your covered buttons. You can use them for anything, and they will go great on my pyjama top, which I'm going to finish very, very soon, and then I'll do a blog which will be out hopefully tomorrow. So okay, I hope you enjoy making some buttons. Actually, if you don't have any covered buttons, you can actually use the same procedure. I haven't got one to hand on an ordinary shank button. I'll show you. Just talk amongst yourselves for a while. This is my button box, and it's crammed. I need another one. So if you find a button with a shank, preferably a circular one. God, you know, buttons are terrible. When you want the right one, you can never find it. Oh, there's never quite enough. So a button with a shank, again, same thing. Gather up your fabric around it. Secure the fabric on the back, and then you will have to definitely use fray check on it. But you know, these if you're going to use these, then I would stick to just decorative purposes, not buttons that are going to be used. But these will wash forevermore and be fine. So okay, today's top tip. Bye.